Today we're going to talk more about yoga for sleep. So we have done recline bound angle and extending hands to big toe and started kind of the wind down process. So now we're going to come back onto our backs and we're going to come into banana pose. So really incorporating the whole entire side of the body. So all we're going to do is we're going to be on our mat, maybe scooch to the left side, and we're going to bring our foot right over to the edge. We're going to cross and hook our feet together. Now, if this is hard for you, you can just be here. It's totally fine. You could also use a strap if that felt good for you. So we are stretching this whole side. So we've kind of planted our pelvis here. And we're going to leave it there, and we're going to kind of walk the shoulder blades over to the same side, over to the right, so same side that the feet are on. And we can gently clasp the hand around the wrist, or we could just bring our hands together. And so for me, when I do this, it's too much because I'm scrunching up my neck. So my traps are too activated. So if we push that shoulder blade down a little bit, and really, it's going to vary from side to side. Now, I can still feel, maybe we come all the way up and reach more. So that, for me, feels better. So it's going to vary for everybody. But I like this version, and then just place one hand on the other hand. For me right now, this feels the best. You can turn your head if you want to. And then just try to relax that shoulder blade down the back. We're letting it draw itself towards the spine gently, but we're not forcing. This is a really nice pose because it works all the way from the ankle all the way up to the shoulder or the wrist. So it's very nice, but it's a good relaxing one. I feel like it really activates that parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest. So when you're ready to come out, I like to bring my arm down first and just come back to neutral, and then bring this arm down and then scooch the hips over. Now those are sort of like our weight. So we make our pelvis really heavy. And then we're going to do the other side. If you were on the mat, it is easier to help your feet not slip. So we can hook those around, bring the arms all the way up. So you could just bring them up this way. I like to, if you pull this side just a little bit, you'll feel it all the way down, maybe even to your hip flexor, maybe into your IT band. It just depends. So it's a nice relaxing, and then you can just relax. And you can close the eyes. Breathe into anywhere that's tense. So you might even feel it through your QL, because that's one of the things we're stretching. So we're gently engaging all the things we're stretching on this side, right? Which is, it's good to recognize, and it can also help us when we do slower movements like this. It can help us to recognize maybe some imbalances in our own body. And that can be beneficial as we work through our practice and we deepen our practice. So now we're going to roll over and just do a nice, gentle cat-cow. Really incorporating the breath and working with the spine and the shoulder blades and the hips. And if you want to grab a bolster, excuse me, and widen the legs a little bit, we can pull it right in, and we can come into supported child's pose. Of course, if you choose to use the bolster and you turn the neck, you want to make sure to counter and turn the neck the opposite direction. It's really nice to do some openings, but it's really nice because to end with sort of a closed heart, shall we say. So it helps us to feel comfortable, and when we feel comfortable and we feel relaxed, we're going to sleep better.